Welcome back, everyone, to Piney Plays the Brawler, where I have arrived here in Angmar, and I'm going to speak with Chronic here, the local chieftain.
Greetings, Saffron.
You have come to Akhere, but you are not one of us. You are of the Hobbit kind. If you wish to be counted as a friend of the Triv Galorg, you must undertake a tribal duty, a fem, alright?
Would you lend me a moment of your time?
So I need to do tasks for these three people. Now, they're probably not going to have anything too useful for me from the point of view of equipment, but I consider the Fem quest line
It has been long since we have known peace.
as an honorary part of the epic story,
I would speak with you.
since this is where they introduce Gunine.
Will you stay and hear of our troubles?
Alright, so I need to collect some pendants, I need to kill some wargs, and to kill some orcs. That's pretty much all that they say in there, which is the first line there. But the person I want to talk to is, of course, the ranger, so we could do the epic. And he is over here. That way we could unlock the rest of Angmar. I have no idea if we're going to do anything in the rest of Angmar, but at least we'll have it unlocked. Right?
How can I be of service?
Who are you? It doesn't matter. All that matters is that you've come. Matters are grave, and we need your assistance you can muster, and we'll begin with doing what?
Greetings.
Getting a rubbing from a lesser watching stone. Right. Because we know that's going to turn into something of great importance. Now let's see, what all do we have? Oh yes, I'll remove this thing to show the task. Let's head out and punch some foes. Let's see, level 43 quests. Actually, that's probably a reasonable level which to do some quests. After what we saw we did to the Icy Crevasse, I'm pretty certain that I can handle a level 43 quest. Right? Actually, I was killing some level 43 mobs in the Misties, I believe. And of course, we're going to have troubles from wargs all over the place. Actually, I'm probably not going to go after all the wargs I run into, because I could quickly get 6 orcs, but I know I'm going to be running into a few extras as I go after the orcs. But the ones that are most likely going to attack me, those are definitely going to be attacked along the way. Now, let's... Ouch. Oh. I am skating! One of the things that I want to do here in Angmar, of course, is to pick up the other set of pages. Since I started working on the cold pages, I call them the cold pages versus the warm pages, even though Angmar is pretty northerly, so I'm pretty sure it's not the warmest place around, especially this time of the year. But it's not covered with snow, so I call it the warm place. Especially since Eregion is the other location that drops those pages, and that's definitely in a warmer climate. But later, actually go there in January, so it's not exactly a warm time of the year. You know, raspberry, but it's a little bit further south. Now, let's see. Ooh, we have... I guess somebody is in here killing these berserkers. But I'd like to go and get the amulet, so that's what I'm here for. Really? Alright, who's after me? Oh, I guess nobody is after me. Looks like we've got a few wargs in here. See, no, I need to get... Oh, the rubbing of the lesser watching... Oh, I didn't pick up the rubbing. Oh, because that's just outside. And the place where I pick it up is right where those berserkers stand. But it looks like we're also... The real monster here, though, seems to be the lag. There you go. Now, where are we? Found a missing page of the Art of the Perfect Punch. That was the... Oh well, let's go after the warg anyway, though I don't think I really need it. Martial movement. Don't ask me where that warg was keeping that page. I don't want to know. Oh yes, that watching stone is all nice and glowy, telling me, yes, you're supposed to take your rubbing here. Thank you. Now, let's go and find the orcs, because I'm pretty sure that I'm going to run into plenty of wargs as I head over there. So I'm not concerned that I still have 2 wargs left. Speaking of running into wargs, here's one right there. Hey! Of course, what I'm concerned is that they'll do something like that. Pile debuff after debuff on me. They really like doing that, those wargs. Let's give you a wound. Let's give you a sprain. Let's give you a broken leg. Let's give you bleeding. Let's give you fright. Let's give you everything. Ouch. Okay. There you go. Now, let's go find those orcs. Ah, the orcs are up ahead. Here, we don't need the warg, so let's go right to the skirmisher. New deed, Orc Slayer. What else is new? Alright, that's one skirmisher down. Inside the cave then. Looks like I may have found a couple of copies of pages from the Perfect Punch. How am I doing on the Perfect Punch? The Art of the Perfect Punch. I've got 4 pages left. I'll have to check the deed log to see whether they're from this, the climb, which climb that's from. Right, that takes care of the skirmishers. I've got the captain, and I need 2 warriors. Right, where is one more warrior? Oh, I didn't mean to call your attention. But here it is, last warrior. Then we can get out of here and turn in the first set of quests. Here's the rubbing you asked for.
What do you need?
Ah, you returned.
Greetings.
Yes, these runes are of an elvish mode, but are the language of the black speech. You don't know the black speech. What else is new? You collect a heart from a lifeless watching stone. So find a lifeless watching stone and bring back its heart. And we're hoping that'll help us solve the mystery. Now, let's get back to Chronog, who I am sure is going to send me on another task once I turn in this first set. Actually, I guess I need to talk to the individual quest givers first. And they are here somewhere. I can see them up ahead. Here you go.
Will you be sojourning here?
I took care of the predators.
Trust does not come easily among the trade galore.
I'm sure they don't. Alright, I killed the orcs, and we'll grab that. And then pendants.
The trade Duvradine serve the Iron Crown.
Trust does not come easily among the Trave Galore.
Gives boots of femme. How are they compared to my current boots? Well, I guess it's an upgrade.
It has been long since we've known peace.
Been long since you've known peace. But how's this necklace work? This is a... meh. And this one is... not the best of the... That's just how bad my rings are. That piece of junk is an upgrade. Alright, where were we? Oh yeah, second round of tasks. Hello, what do you need me to do?
I would speak with you, Southron.
Alright, bloodstones from those hill beasts. Talk to your brother, Taskill.
Come hither, Southron. I would speak with you.
Oh,
Come hither, Southron. I would speak with you.
that delay really was disconcerting there. Alright, and destroy standards from that camp where we just were. We can start with the hill beasts.
The hills of Angmar are not friendly to the unwary.
Alright, yep.
It has been long since we've known peace.
You want me to defeat hill beasts, and that's why I wanted to see him first, because he wants me to kill hill beasts. I need to collect bloodstones from hill beasts. So the two quests synergize with one another, and it's nice when you get your quests to synergize rather than to clash. So just rip through these guys most likely. Because that's what normally happens. Just run up in here, knock a couple of them down. Yeah, the server isn't exactly at its swiftest at the moment, it seems like. Probably with all the people that are on from Gundabad. Right after an expansion, things get a little bit populated, shall we say. 5. Alright, and 5 bloodstones too. Okay, that's 6 hill beasts. Oh. Yeah, I think I'm going to be able to get through this a lot pretty quickly. So I just do his series of quests, and then I go and take care of the standards. Then I decide whether or not I want to worry about the collecting the dead, what do you call it? A lifeless watching stone. Yes, the heart of a lifeless watching stone. Well, that's it for them. Now let's get back and report. I've thinned out the hill beasts.
Greetings, Southron.
Ah, good. I'm glad to hear of it. For now, we may proceed with the next step of the hunt. Yeah?
Come hither, Southron. I would speak with you.
We need bait. Crawler remains. Crawler remains. Okay, okay. We'll see if we could bait these hill beasts with crawlers. And speaking of crawlers, here's one right now. One down, many more to go. Will these do?
Trust does not come easily among the Travegarorg.
Not a pleasant smell to look upon, but trust me, I must say they're a delicacy to the creatures that we hunt, if you say so.
There are many urgent matters to discuss.
Alright, let's go on our hunt.
2 terrible beasts, Bangrath and Muragrath, threaten the safety of the Travegarorg, the hillmen of Ohio. Their reign of terror must be put to an end.
The hills of Angmar are not friendly to the unwary.
Don't let the rain interfere with my concentration. Well, alright. We'll see how it works. This way, that way, through the other way. We are seen! Well, they're a bit stiff at the moment. I mean, if they're just going to stand there, We'll get through them quickly. Next. More. Of course, more. Ah, this way. Come and get it! Being able to knock them up into the air. There you go. Oh, behind us, yes. We don't want them to score behind as a result of this. And your turn. Okay, good. For now, we're safe. But forward as we hunt these beasts. Looks like they just come to us. Why do we need bait? I'll put the bait onto the flat stone. Ready yourself. This is where we get lots of them at the same time, right? Hello. See what I mean? And your turn. Yourself. As we have a little boxing match with the hill beast. Alright, that's done. Well, that ends Bongroth. She'll no longer cause us pain, but where is Murangroth? I have no idea where they get names like that. Did you give them to them? Or do those beasts say something more than or whatever she said? Next. Up and down. All the way through. Ah, hold on. I hear footsteps approaching. Our quarry? Or so. The Trev Duvardane are not to be trusted. Right. I thought I smelled the blood or odor of the Trev Galorg here. And you thought it was just the smell of a hill beast. You're not worthy of my notice, Drostan. I will not sully my blade with your blood. They think that's amusing. Strong words for a coward such as you, Tazgal. You have not called forth the Ku Kloth against us. You tremble at the memory of our strength. Drostan, we have to go. Something comes because it doesn't tremble at our strength. There you go. Let's see if this thing trembles at my strength. Oh, yeah. Oh. I thought I was going to do a nice pummel there, but apparently anti-pummeled. Well, we'll have to deal with that quickly enough. There you go. How about that? We are done very well this day, Pine Punch, despite the interference of the Trev Duvardane. Right. So that's done.
Will you be sojourning here?
Alright, I'll speak with your sister, and now I'm going to head out and see about those standards. Yes, the standards. We have arrived, and now remove the standards. Standard number 2. They have double standards here, apparently. And a Berserker. Found a missing page from the Knowledge of Kicks. I knocked him out with a headbutt. So how I learned anything about kicks there, I have no idea. I guess it was from a page. Now, I think you have one here. Another missing page from the Knowledge of Kicks. What am I doing on Knowledge of Kicks right now? I've got Well, that was apparently 2 of the 3 that I have currently. Now, let's see. How about you? Oops. And you. All right, that's quick enough. Now, let's see. I think this is the last one I need. And then I just have to worry about the little detail of finding that lifeless heart, which is, of course, down in the swamps. I have arrived at the pool where we find the lifeless heart. I'm going to check this one, though I don't think this is likely the one that it has. You examine the stone carefully and see no sign of the heart. Right. I think it's up a little ways in order to get the one with it. Maybe I'll have to fight one of these turtles. Do I really want to fight a level 44 Siggy at this point? Well, I was going to say it didn't feel too bad until they went and... Oh, actually, let's try pummeling it. Hey, how about that? Pummeling a turtle. And unfortunately, right as... Let's try to remember which of these ones has it. Let's hit up here. Okay. Let's take care of this one because one at a time, they're not too bad. If I think that if I face 2 at once, it's going to be a real pain. There you go. Right, now, let's see. Is this the one? Here we go. Bring it to corner. There you go. Now, let's get back to the camp. Here are your bloodstones.
You are a stranger to these lands.
Yep, I'm a stranger to these lands. I guess I'll take that. Here you are.
Trust does not come easily among the Thrav Galorg.
Tozgil is safe and you've helped him to complete his plans? Good. Now, I'll have... Let's see, what do I need here? Vitality. I guess the vitality bonus would be a nice necklace.
Greetings, Saffron.
And I've returned, yes. Just grab that. Whee! Level 42. New deed. Oh, okay. I completed the first tier of deeds over here in Ogmar. Now the question is when? Let me be ready to go to the Wildwood. Probably right after I finish these 2 lines.
You are a stranger to these lands.
Yes, and I guess I'll take the gauntlets. It's round 2.
Come hither, Southron. I would speak with you.
Alright, I'll speak to Wraith, but that will be later, because right now I wish to speak with the Ranger. Here you go, 1 cracked stone heart.
How can I be of service?
This does appear to be such a stone as the runes described, but it's of little use. The heart is cracked. Well, sorry about that.
What do you need?
It's a pity that this heart is broken, but there may be yet another path. There's going to be a ritual at that place I was constantly at, and all I have to do is kill the summoners and collect the intact heartstone. What could be worse? Well, I guess we'll have to find that out in the next episode of Piney Plays the Brawler.